store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, friends, and happy 4th of July! Gorgeous look at the Eagle County Regional Airport on a slightly warm start to our morning. I bet it's around 62 degrees down in Eagle. We're looking at about 55 degrees here in Avon on this lovely July 5th, 2021. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad, alongside Maddie Evans. How you doing, Maddie?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Yeah, it's a nice little morning. Nice 4th of July weekend, huh?
It is a nice 4th of July weekend. The weather held out, had some cooler clouds kind of roll in at that perfect time every day this weekend. It was amazing.
Yeah, I could use some cloud cover and some rain to start today.
Yeah,
Cool things off a little bit.
Also help with that fire down in Eagle just a little bit more, 65% containment.
Yeah, honestly, great news all around.
Yeah.
Regarding that Sylvan fire. 65% containment. The Forest Service is starting to open discussions about potentially opening some terrain closer to Sylvan for people to start slowly making their way back to recreate back there. So that's some wonderful news. Overall cost of the fire is sitting right around $6 million. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
money, but it could have been so much worse.
Very much.
Yeah.
So. Glad that campsite survived.
Yeah, all of the good things really did survive, which is so nice. And hopefully by August they're open.
That's my assumption would be August if we continue to get a little bit of afternoon rains and precipitation. The monsoonal season is just about a couple weeks away where we start getting southern airflow bringing moisture up from the Gulf. So that's fairly consistent afternoon showers. So all good stuff there.
All good stuff.
What'd you do this weekend?
Oh man, where do you want me to start? I got in a whole heap of things.
Yeah, you're the social of the bunch. Run us through all the fun events going on.
The out there one of the group.
Yeah.
We did Vail Stables on Saturday, which if you have not done, I 10 out of 10 recommend. It was amazing. A 2-hour long guided horseback ride, and you're actually on the opposite mountain from Vail Mountain, so you're across I-70. It's breathtaking. The views of the Gore Range up there took my breath away. And I'm a local. Like, I've lived here my whole life, and I just got to do that for the first time, and I still almost cried because it was so beautiful. And then afterwards, you get to go drink wine with goats.
Yeah, the goat
Amazing.
wine. Is there
Yes.
some yoga involved in that too, or is it just wine with goats?
You can sign up to do the yoga.
Okay.
Which is also amazing. I love the goats. I found my best friend there. He just hung out in my arms. It was adorable. And then we went to Avon, did some nice running around in Avon, which was super fun. The bands were great. The food there was great. It was super fun to be there. And then Beaver Creek last night, which was low-key, nice, mellow, always a good time. So
Nice.
yeah.
I want to go back to the horse thing.
Okay.
The Vail Stables. Where does this trail go? So it's on Spraddle Creek area.
Mm-hmm.
Does it go back up to Mount Baldy? Does it go...
Eric, you
where-
know my sense of direction, right? And
Okay,
you
yeah.
spin me, and then you're like, where are you? And I'm like,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
No
In the same
idea.
place I was before, I think.
Okay. I'm curious about that. I'd like to check that scene out. See what that's like back there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The only time I've ever been horseback riding, I was 10 years old. You probably know this story. I was
think so.
10 years old riding horses, fell asleep on the horse, just went sideways on the saddle and fell off the horse. So me and horses, we're homies. I love them, but I need a little more engagement than just riding on the horse. I just fell right asleep.
Yeah, there was a lot. I mean, it was a group of us girls, so on the bright
Yeah,
side,
you
we
were
were all giggling and
Yeah.
joking the whole time and, doing the thing. And then you're in the woods for a little while, and so they're like, you need to watch out for trees because the horses like to get really close. And of course, it's me.
You ran right into a tree.
Took a tree to the knee, and now I've got this very dark purple
It's a rad bruise.
Yeah.
It's a good bar story bruise.
Yeah, exactly. I was on a horse and we walked right into a tree. Just my life.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
Yeah. So what did you do this weekend?
I had a yard barbecue yesterday. So I've got a
Nice.
nice big yard in my complex, and one of the other homeowners there just always throws a 4th of July barbecue, so all of his friends came over. I bought a little plastic kiddie pool for Minnie so that she could bask in water while we're outside, but she wasn't having it. The concept of water existing outside of a lake or a river, she just barked at the pool, and then when I lifted her into the pool, she was just scratching at it. And that was the end of that. But it's nice to stand in a kiddie pool when you're hot, so we both won.
You put a lawn chair in there.
Yeah.
It's great. I have a kiddie pool for B, and yeah, when I first got it, I had to bribe her into it, and I took a picture, and I've never seen a dog look like it was going to eat me so much in my entire life, because she was like not happy.
This is not dirt under my feet. I don't like any of this.
Yeah, no.
None of this is good.
No, she hates it. So now I let my friends' kids come over and play in the kiddie pool.
Okay, win-win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It has a purpose now.
Well, we got a great Good Morning Vail in store on this July 5th. We got some fun guests coming in.
Yes. Nomadic Collection is here, so maybe you're looking to update some things around your house. They've got a beautiful variety of rugs and home decor and so much more, so I'm super excited to talk to them.
Yeah, we got High Gear Cyclery, an amazing bike tune shop and just kind of accessory shop and rental shop here in the town of Avon, just kind of in the Avon town center. And then Vail Boot and Shoe, your buddy Linda from Vail Boot and Shoes coming in.
I know, I didn't wear my Vail boot and shoes only because my toenails look bad and I didn't want my dad to call me.
Your dad, he picks up on that, huh?
Oh man. Yep.
Is he just zooming into the...
No. He'll just be like, oh, you showed your feet and that looks bad. And why did you do that? Who let you do
The
that?
specter of father watching your feet is
Yeah.
always hanging over you.
Well, just watching everything. Just so you know, watching everything. He'll call me and be like, this morning in the show Open, you guys giggled about this and it was so cute. And I'm like, thanks, Dad.
Well, let's see what he has to say about kiddie pools today. Looking forward to that feedback, yeah? All right, we got a great Good Morning Vail in store for you. We're going to take a short break and come back with a look at your local weather.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day. Because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Back. Xterra, the world's leading off-road triathlon, returns to Beaver Creek Saturday, July 17th. With sprint and full-distance races for individuals and relay teams. Sign up today at xterraplanet.com and enter TV8 at checkout for an extra 10% off. Live more.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Well, we're looking at a sunny, gorgeous day here in Eagle County, except for a little window between about 2 and 4 p.m. where we should get some rain. But I wanted to introduce you to a brand new show that we are 3 episodes in as of this evening at 6 p.m. It's called The Scoreboard, and it covers all your local news and sports here in Eagle County. And I'm going to tell you about it right now. Eric Sundblad from TV8 here, proud to debut a brand new show here on TV8 called The Scoreboard. This is a really exciting show for us because it's something that's never been done here in Eagle County. It's an entire show devoted just to your high school athletes and your high school sports. We are so happy to be back in the Eagle County community, and we want to take this opportunity to shine an even greater light on some of the incredible athletes we have here in Eagle County. So what does the scoreboard entail exactly? Well, I'm going to be going to almost every single high school sports game that I can possibly go to and getting some great live footage of the most exciting and dynamic plays in the game. And on the scoreboard, I'm going to be giving you in-depth analysis of those plays. We're going to be reviewing all the scores from around the valley and then getting exclusive behind the scenes interviews with athletes and coaches after the games, because who knows better what happened in the games than the players that were actually on the field. And this is the most exciting thing about the scoreboard for me, because it allows these athletes that you see from the stands just playing the game to actually bring a voice to them and allow them to tell the tale of the game from their perspective. It's such a special feeling to be interviewed as an athlete after a game and to be allowed to give your perspective and see that raw emotion from the viewer's perspective after an incredible win or a defeating loss, and see that emotion and that passion for the sport. And there's been nothing else like that done here for Eagle County, and the scoreboard is going to give that to you. Now, the scoreboard is going to be debuting very, very soon, and it's going to be premiering on Tuesdays and Fridays at both 6 p.m. and 11 a.m. So we're going to give you ample opportunities to catch up on the weekend high school sports games as well as the weeknight high school sports games. Because if you can't catch the score, you can always catch the scoreboard. But we're not just stopping at traditional high school sports. We're also going to be expanding to your ski racing and your snowboarding, and working closely with the trainers and the coaches at Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy to get their perspective on the various race courses. I know so many of us here are passionate winter sports athletes, and I want to allow them, the future Olympians, to tell us how they're feeling about the various race courses and what training regimens they're going through. We're also going to be including the Vail Yetis, your favorite professional amateur ice hockey team based out of Dobson Ice Arena in Vail. I cannot wait to start covering the Yetis. But there's more. We're also going to be covering your more non-traditional sports, your more action sports, things like whitewater kayaking, things like stand-up paddleboarding, like slacklining, like rock climbing, the GoPro mountain games, the Xterra Triathlon in Avon. If there is a sporting event here in Eagle County, you can be guaranteed that the scoreboard will be covering it. But since we're so happy to be a part of the community again, we want the community to drive the scoreboard. So if you have any feedback, if we're missing any games, if you want me to be at any game, if you want me to interview any particular local athlete, please don't hesitate to let us know. We want to be your show. The scoreboard is for Eagle County because Eagle County is for the scoreboard. Because if you can't catch the score, you can always watch the scoreboard. Premiering very soon here on TV8, Tuesdays and Fridays at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
We are back. Xterra Trail Runs return to Beaver Creek Sunday, July 18th. With 5K, 9K, 18K, and 5x5K relay team races for runners of all ages and skill levels. Even free fun run races for the kids. Sign up today at xterraplanet.com and enter TV8 at checkout for an extra 10% off. Live more.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
If you're looking to update your home, the Nomadic Collection is the place to go. And we've got Arzu here. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, you guys have a great deal going on right now.
Yes, we are doing a big sale because my husband is planning to retire. So most of our merchandise on his cost prices or lower than his cost prices. So if you want to decorate your home, as you said, or remodeling, stop by. You can find fantastic deals.
Fantastic deals on so many great things. What are all the things that you guys carry? Rugs and little home decor things,
Yes,
and pillows and
small accessories, gift items, picture frames, little specialty gifts from Turkey. You can't find it anywhere. Hand-painted plates, bowls, so many little knickknacks as well.
And
but mainly rugs.
Mainly rugs, and beautiful rugs nonetheless.
Yeah,
which
they're
is
all hand-knotted, and we don't carry anything machine-made. They're all natural wool or silk, and absolutely 100% handmade.
And it takes a long time. Like those rugs that are handmade, it takes thousands of hours.
Oh, of course. It depends on the size. Even in like 4x6 small size rugs can take over a month or two to finish it up. Depends on how complicated. But because of hand knot, they are they don't lose their value. They're really. Are we off? Oh.
Yeah. This is where you guys are located, right there in Edwards.
Oh yes, this is our video. We did it for several, I don't know how many years ago. We've been in that location over 20 years. So this was one of the first videos we made with you guys, with Tricia, I think. She was doing it then. But we are still in the same location. We downsized a little bit. That's why we need to move a lot of merchandise because we don't have as much as space we used to.
Yeah.
So if anybody interested doing it, remodeling, as I said, or we also do rug cleaning and repair, or if your rug is crooked, we fix it too. We block it, make it straight. We have a whole facility in gypsum doing that service. And we come and pick it up for you and bring it back. We don't send it to Denver. Some other people do in the valley, but we have our own facility and our all natural hand wash rug cleaning service as well.
Which is amazing, especially right now that we're seeing all that mud. Like I know I have a very pretty white rug and I have a very large dog, and so I'm always like, oh man, here we go. My poor rug.
Call us. We'll take care of it.
Perfect. I love that because it's gonna need some TLC soon.
Yeah, we have a lot of clients brings us, like if their dog chewed up the corner, we can fix it. Even if it's antique, we can fix it like you never tell if it was repaired. We have professional rug repair people doing that for us.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, it's really rare to find a good repair person for a rug. But we do have people, so if anybody needs any kind of repair, fixing, cleaning, or even changing the color, we can do that.
Which is so cool. I didn't know that there were so many possibilities with rugs.
Well, rugs are expensive.
Yes.
To start with, but so we try to keep them as much as possible. But if it's in good quality rug, it lasts over 100 years, and its value goes up with it. So you can resell your good quality rug anytime to any rug dealer. Everybody will buy it. I did buy some rugs from an old client of ours. She just wanted to sell it and give the money to her granddaughter, and she was surprised how much it was worth. So she was happy. We were happy to get her the rug because it was so beautiful, and we sold it in a week.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
it was
they're
a good
such
deal for
works of art.
Oh, they are, and the older they get, more colors gets beautiful. It's changing by the air, color, the light, sun, everything changes. It gives more character. And when old times, people were not expressing their feelings really openly, in especially our culture. I'm from Turkey, and in that region, people were just weaving rugs or some kind of crochet, or they were just putting some symbols to express their feelings. And me and my husband studied, and we really like to learn what they meant on the rug. Like if they're pregnant, they put a small symbol to tell their family and gift it to them. And they didn't say it out loud, but it was kind of fun way to learn.
Seriously, that's such a unique gift.
Yeah.
And now that we're doing the whole gender reveal thing, we're in that big era of like the huge announcements. Something just so simple and little is so beautiful.
Yeah, we really liked how they used the rug symbols to express their feelings. So we studied it with my husband, and we just fell in love with what they did. So we started the business. We didn't grow up in rug business. My husband is an engineer. I'm an economist. But we really liked the art. And so we thought we should give it a try, and we stuck with it over 20 years.
I was just going to ask you, how long have you guys been in the rug business, and how long have you had Nomadic Collection?
We've been in rug business 27 years, in the Valley for 20 years, a little over 20, I think. But my husband wants to retire, so that's why we have so much merchandise. So it's going to take a little while to retire for him, but that's his goal. So everything's fantastic prices, all handmade. So we will be happy to help anyone who needs to redecorate. I'm also an interior designer. I did many homes up in the Valley. We don't charge any services for that if you buy rugs from us, so
it's
happy
free
to help.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's like you buy the rug and then you get the service on the side for free, and I'm sure what you do is absolutely breathtaking because
Thank you.
Everything that you guys have in your shop is amazing.
Thank you. We like it. We just put the stuff we like to put in our house.
Yeah.
Like those fun pillows we have. They're almost everyone immediately goes towards the pillows. They're just fun, colorful, really expresses our valley.
Yeah.
So we always put what we like to put in our house. Everything we have in a store, mostly 90% what we like to put inside the house, you will see our store in our house when you come.
Which I love so much, because then it's like being part of the family with you guys.
Yes.
So what are your store hours right now if people want to come in and see you? When's the best time?
We are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We open on Sunday by appointment if anyone, not available during those times. Just give us a call. We'll be happy to assist you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much again for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
Make sure that if you're doing a remodel on your house, you check out Nomadic Collection and all of the beautiful things that they have to offer, and you become part of the family and take a little bit of their slice of home with you. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
It's a beautiful day in Colorado today, and we are seeing those warmer temperatures. We kind of had a cool front all of last week, and now we are expecting those temperatures up into the 80s. 91 degrees in Denver, mostly sunny skies. 82 here in Vail. It looks like we are expecting a little bit of precipitation. 87 in Steamboat, 98 in Grand Junction. So temperatures out to the west of us, definitely very nice and warm. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days here in Vail, tomorrow we are expecting those temperatures into the low 80s. Mostly sunny skies, a 25% chance of precipitation. 84 on Wednesday, 86 on Thursday, and then into the weekend we are expecting beautiful sunshine, mostly sunny skies, and a great time to get out and do some hiking, maybe some river rafting, maybe some tubing, all of the great activities that we have here in the Vail Valley. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to give you an option for another great activity, maybe some biking.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
We are back. Xterra Trail Runs return to Beaver Creek Sunday, July 18th. With 5K, 9K, 18K, and 5x5K relay team races for runners of all ages and skill levels. Even free fun run races for the kids. Sign up today at xterraplanet.com and enter TV8 at checkout for an extra 10% off. Live more.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Well, one of the most popular sports here in Eagle County for maybe multiple decades has been mountain biking or cycling. And the best store here in Avon, maybe all of Eagle County, I don't know, High Gear Cyclery, located in central Avon. I'm happy to be here with Paul from High Gear Cycling. What's good, dude?
Summertime. Summertime is great.
Yeah, man. It's good pedaling weather right now.
Yeah, getting nice and toasty, so good to get out in the mornings. But yeah, the weather's great. You know, trails are all open. Elk closures are completely lifted as of the 1st, so all the trails valley-wide are open and ready to roll. And yeah, despite the warm weather, we've still got some great riding going on up valley, Vail area, 2 Elk, Bowman's Shortcut, all that stuff is awesome right now. And then
sick. Bowman's is fun.
Bowman's
That's
is great.
Good one.
Yeah, it's brutal to get up, but it's worth it for the ride down.
Yeah, definitely. That Commando Ridge on top of Vail, like cruising down that is...
Yes, getting all the way back across, so yeah, make a full day of it.
Yeah, man. So High Gear Cyclery, you guys focus on some great accessories and some repairs and rentals.
Yeah, very service focused, you know, tons of repairs. Yeah, try to carry all the fun trending accessories that you're not just going to see everywhere else at every other bike shop in the country. And then, yeah, rentals to get people pedaling that are in town to visit and may not have brought their own bike with them this time.
So if somebody's kind of lagged on the sport, say it's somebody named Eric standing next to you, and it's been a couple years and their bike's been under a tarp, what's my best way of knowing if I need to bring it in, or should I just bring that bike in?
Bring it in. Estimates are free. We'll take a look at it, tell you what's going on, and get you rolling again.
And then do you have parts for all bike brands or the ability to order them, or how is that?
Carry as many parts as possible. This year, obviously, the challenge with the shortages in every industry. But yeah, we're hit by that as well, which, you know, it's pretty fun. But yeah, it makes my life interesting to try and keep the shop rolling with keeping the shop shelves stocked. But yeah, otherwise, we're good to go, and we'll work on pretty much anything.
And then as far as rentals go, what's the sort of breadth of availability in terms of models, in terms of styles? Like, are we talking?
Yeah, we have mountain bikes, gravel bikes, e-bikes. The electric assist e-bikes have just been killing it to get people off the bike path and out on a dirt road for a little bit of an adventure and you know, some fresh air. And then yeah, mountain bikes just get you on some single track, and then some really fun gravel bikes as well that, you know, a little more adventurous than the traditional road bike, a little bit wider tires, disc brakes, all that. So yeah, you know, really nice small rental fleet that's not exactly the same as everybody else and gives you a little more chance for adventure than just, you know, going to grab some lunch.
Yeah. Well, I think what I love most about your rental fleet is the kind of high-end full suspension mountain bikes. If somebody has never tried one of those more premium bikes.
Oh, like, yeah. We try to get them on the nice high-end bike and ruin their life for the better so they can never go back.
Like, well, this bike's only 10 pounds. What is with this thing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, it's good. It's good to try and get people out there and give them different experience than what they've been finding everywhere else.
What are some of your favorite trails right now?
Favorite trails right now, Polly's Plunge is awesome. All the rain we've had in the past week, it's right up the hill, like literally right there. You can pretty much point at it from the studio.
Yeah, that's you would bike up to Beaver Creek Mountain.
Yep, yeah, cruise up through Beaver Creek and then drop down into Eagle Vale. And yeah, with the rain that we've had, that trail has just been great. It's always one of my favorites, and it's even better with a little moisture.
Yeah, that's been a good saving grace of this biking season.
Yes.
Everything was turning to moon dust there.
Yeah, it was
at the beginning
very
of June,
dusty.
But yeah.
But yeah, with a little bit of rain, we're good now. So Polly's Plunge, always a favorite. Elkhorn Trail just opened, like I said, on the 1st, and that's a great way to access that trail as well, to make a nice loop out of it with a good little climb to, you know, earn your descent afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's, I'd say, my favorite. Across the street, Lee's Way is a great one that yeah, we do a bit of maintenance on through the season to try to keep those berms smooth and the jumps in good shape. So yeah, great options right out of Avon here, and then yeah, tons of stuff up valley as well.
How's Minturn, like Whiskey Creek, Meadow Mountain riding?
Also really good. It's the same area as Polly's relatively, so yeah, a little bit moisture helped that too. Speaking of Minturn, the Dirt Jump Park is awesome. Not sure if you've been there yet, or you know, had any of your friends take their kids over or went to hit the jumps yourself. But yeah, all the work they put in last year there and this spring has just been incredible. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun there, going before work when it's nice and cool to get some laps in before off to the grind.
Before the sun really starts getting it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So
yeah. Have you made your way down to Eagle too much, or have you been sticking
I do
around?
in the spring when, you know, before all this stuff dries out. Eagle's the place to be. But yeah, right now that everything's opening up here, I'm just really excited to be riding up valley instead of cruising and venturing down valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get on over to Vail too much?
I do pretty often, yeah. I did a loop on the north side there up to Lost Lake and down Buffer Creek the other day. And yeah, Buffer Creek is just really great, really nice old school, rocky, rooty riding in the trees. So yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, experience.
Yeah, we have too many good options around here. It's the problem.
I wanted to highlight your experience too, and just that, like, if you are ever curious about what trails to go to or what bikes are going to be most appropriate for the trails.
Oh yeah, call the shop.
Look at that knowledge.
Yeah, or come by.
This guy just spit for 5 minutes about all the best trails and like what makes them unique and what makes them great. So what is, give me some pricing for rentals.
Pricing on rentals, we rent our mountain bikes by 24-hour block, so we can try to get you a little more bang for your buck if you pick it up in the afternoon to get a good ride in and then get out the next morning. It is $100 for 24 hours on the dual suspension mountain bikes, and then for the electric assist mountain bike rentals, they are $70 for the business day or $95 for 24 hours.
Okay.
So yeah, try to get you out there and give you, you know, a good long ride and good time on the bike.
Yeah, absolutely, Paul. Any best way to get in touch with High Gear? You guys got like a website?
Oh yeah, highgearavon.com. All our rentals are on there. If you're watching this and want to get on there, you can hop on as soon as the segment's over and get that reservation rolling. Otherwise, call the shop. We'll tell you what's available and get going from there. So yeah, happy to help any way to make the customer's life easier.
Awesome, dude. Well, thank you so much for coming on this morning,
Yeah,
Paul.
thanks
Much
for having
appreciated.
us. Yeah.
Let's get out there and get a pedal. I'll probably be in there with my Yeti sooner rather than later. It's time to get back
soon
on
enough.
that guy.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Check out High Gear Cyclery. It's located very centrally in the town of Avon. highgearavon.com for just to get a little look at the shop before you get in there. And we got more Good Morning Vail coming right up.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day. Because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Step on. take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
A new survey shows that after a year of economic uncertainty, nearly half of Americans believe their finances will be better off in the next year. Why? Because the pandemic encouraged consumers to take a closer look at how they are saving and budgeting for the future. Nicole Sanchez with Chase is joining us today to break down those results and share tips, tools, and resources available to help grow savings, manage a budget, and boost credit. Nicole, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us some of the highlights of this new financial health consumer study.
So here at Chase, we gained important insights into what is top of mind for Americans today as it relates to their personal finances. And we saw some interesting trends. Despite a difficult year in 2020, Americans are looking ahead. While 37% of our survey respondents said that their financial situation has gotten worse over the last year, they are still optimistic and are taking active steps to improve their financial health. A couple of other interesting findings. 48% of Americans think their finances will be better off next year, and 27% made improvements in their spending habits and savings over the last year.
How has the pandemic changed Americans' view on budgeting and saving money?
So now more than ever, Americans want to focus on the future. And here are a few examples. 83% of Americans said it's important to budget for long-term finances and emergency savings each month. But fewer, about 76%, are confident in their ability to do so, and even fewer, 62%, feel confident in their ability to save for retirement. This is why tools and resources for people to get on a path to financial health are so important. We want to empower people with knowledge, information, and tools to put them in the driver's seat. And our goal is ultimately to help people make the most of their money so they can make the most of their lives.
What small steps can we take to build long-term success?
So here are my 4 top tips. 1, small steps matter. Whether it's saving a little more each month or monitoring your credit score, these steps not only help you prepare for the unexpected, but they also set you up for long-term success. Number 2, set it and forget it and automate your savings. Number 3, ask for help. Advice can be critical in helping you to reach your goals faster, whether it's helping you build a budget or for more complex matters like saving for retirement. And then finally, embrace digital tools. 2 of my favorites are tools called AutoSave, where you can set up a recurring transfer and start saving, even with something like $1 a day. Additionally, we have a free tool called Credit Journey, where you're able to monitor and track your credit score. And so I love to recommend those as just a few examples of how you can get started.
And many of us want to up our financial game. Are there any tools or resources that you recommend?
Absolutely. Another tool I'd like to highlight is our budgeting tool, which helps you create a budget and understand what's safe to spend. But what I also want to highlight is that while a third of customers indicated that they prefer digital tools, another third say that they love in-person advice. And that's the beauty of our 4,800 branches. I recommend to people to go to one of our bankers and ask for more tips and tricks on how to reach your goals.
And where can we get more information?
For more tools, resources, and information on how to build a budget, grow your savings, and build your credit, please check out chase.com/financial goals.
Well, thank you so much, Nicole, for joining us today. We really appreciate your tips and help with our finances.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Should be a gorgeous day here in Eagle County, similar to what we just experienced this weekend, where it's predominant sunshine, fairly comfortable, if not 5 degrees warmer than normal temperatures, and then a little bit of rain between the hours of 1 and 4 p.m. As we're looking around the state of Colorado here, we're at 91 in Denver, 82 in Vail, 87 Steamboat, almost 100 degrees in Grand Junction, and 76 down south in Telluride. Now, before we get to the 5-day forecast, let's zoom our view out, take a look at what's happening around the country here, and the two big things of prominence that are going to determine our weather for the future. The first, we've got this high and low pressure ridge both to the north and south central U.S. of us. And then around the Four Corners region here, this big high pressure system. Now, as a result of these two ridges, this high pressure system and this low pressure mix is just going to kind of swirl its way around eastern Utah, western Colorado, and the Four Corners region. Should be warmer temperatures across the Front Range, but this little low pressure system for the next couple days should be bringing us great afternoon showers before that eventually does move off a little bit more to the east of us. Look at the jet stream here. Those ridges just really stuck along the high pressure ridges. Looking at the 5-day forecast though, we're looking at very consistent temperatures in the low to mid 80s throughout the course of the week. That 25% chance of precipitation tomorrow just indicates afternoon showers. Today we've got about a 40% chance of precipitation, moving on into 60% this evening, and then any potential for rain or moisture really decreases as we move into the week. So expect some sunny conditions the rest of this week as we move fully on into August, July, and summertime here in Eagle County. And one of the things that I like to do the absolute most up here is take my pup on a little walk, especially around the Walking Mountain Science Center. And a couple weeks ago, I filmed a segment on the Walking Mountain Science Center Avon Overlook Trail. So let's take a look at me hiking with my pup, and I'll give you some fun facts about that trail. Welcome back to the scoreboard. From tossing discs to hiking up mountains, we've got you covered. And now we're going to show you one of my favorite hiking trails around Eagle County, located at the Walking Mountain Science Center, just yards away from I-70, yet nestled away from the hustle and bustle of Avon lies Walking Mountain Science Center. Just take the main Avon exit, make a right on Nottingham Road, an immediate right on Buck Creek Road, and then you'll find the Walking Mountain Science Center campus, which houses not only the Avon Overlook Trail that we were about to hike, but also a duck pond, a nature conservative center with fun games for kids to learn about nature while also playing, and a calm little quiet trail to take the family a walk around in. They also offer free 2 p.m. daily science walks around the Avon Tang campus at Walking Mountain Science Center. But let's take a look at my favorite trail. What makes the Walking Mountain Science Center so appealing is not only its quick, shorter distance to get to an incredible viewpoint, but also that it's surrounded at the bottom by verdant, lush greens and these gorgeous rivers. So this gives your little pup, if you're going to bring a dog, an opportunity to cool off both before and after the hike, allows you to fill up a little water bottle for them, and just makes it an overall more enjoying theme when you get to the bottom. And we're about to head up the hill, and I'm going to show you the amazing views and some interesting features along the way here at Walking Mountain Science Center. The first two things you're going to notice on the Avon Overlook Trail as you come up this first steep pitch on your left are these little holes. All these little holes here. And those holes are where our lovely friends, the little ground squirrels that Minnie here is obsessed with, love to hibernate and hang out in the winter. Hopefully we'll be able to get a shot of these guys. They're, I believe, red-tailed chipmunks or ground squirrels, and you'll see them skittering across the trail often. There's some sticks right below the camera right now, and those are erosion control. I get a lot of people asking me, why are there so many sticks lining this trail? Well, this trail was originally a 4x4 trail for locals before it was turned into a science center. So those are ruts from the tires of the Jeeps. And in order to help the erosion control and remove those ruts, you pile sticks into the Jeep ruts, and then as it rains, it brings dirt and sediment and down those the irrigation paths, and the sticks catch them, and then it creates a nice surface bed for the new trail to form. Minnie, we don't need to get the ground squirrels. I tell you, kids these days. Let's keep going. We're approaching about the quarter-way mark of the Avon Overlook Trail, and we've reached the first little shaded hangout spot just below this big pine tree we're going to take a look at. But I wanted to take this moment to explain dog rules on this trail. Now, down in the bottom area, you are needed to have your dog on a leash, and that's because they have a lot of summer camps. There's a lot of little kiddos running around, and you never know if the kid's going to be afraid of a dog or if the dog might get a little too excited around the kids. And what I like to do is just wear my leash like a little strap. So at any time, we can just bring Minnie up here. We can put her on leash at any time. It's also important to carry a dog water bowl with you at all times, because as we'll see at the top, it's quite an exposed trail. So you want to make sure you've got water for your dog. You want to make sure you've got a leash for your dog. You want to try to make sure they don't chase after deer. But other than that, this is an extremely dog-friendly trail. With the river at the base of the trail, it's perfect for them to cool off before and after the hike. So feel free to bring your pets. We've reached about the halfway point of our journey up the Avon Overlook Trail, and this is a good spot to get a sneak preview of some of the views you're going to see behind me of the town of Avon and Eagle County as a whole. And if you're feeling a little bit winded at this point, because right after that big pine tree we just hung out at gets really steep. That's where it's almost its steepest on the trail, both that section and the section right after the halfway point. So if you're feeling a little too winded, a little dehydrated, a little faint, have a seat here, go hang out in the shade, drink some water. You can also sneak out over there, get a preview of the views, and maybe head down if you're not feeling up to it. But I wanted to take this opportunity to point out this side trail here that's to your left here is the viewer to my right. Now you'll see a lot of these in the woods, and they may look like shortcuts, they may look like trails that you can take, but they're actually game trails. So our local deer and elk population, and coyotes and lynxes and mountain lions and bears and squirrels and all the fun stuff up here in Colorado, they make these trails. And it's really best that you stay off of the game trails, and that's for erosion purposes. The more footsteps on the trail, the more vegetation wears off, the more there is a chance for erosion. And with the dry soils that we have this year, it's very important to minimize the amount of erosion so that vegetation can grow back. So if you see a little side course trail like this, that's a game trail, stay away from it, and let's keep going up the Avon Overlook hike. Congratulations, you've earned yourself a treat. You've made it to the very tippy top of the Avon Overlook Trail at the official overlook. Checking out Lake Nottingham in the distance, Beaver Creek Mountain behind me, Beaver Creek Golf Course, the gorgeous town of Avon, and everything Eagle County has to offer. Join us for more fun, more hikes, more sports on the scoreboard.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Well, thanks for joining us on this 4th of July holiday, as today is the day that Independence Day is observed in the States. So I hope everybody got a nice slow start to the day. Maybe they're just waking up now, ready to do a little rewatch of Good Morning Vail. Didn't get up at 7 a.m. per the usual. Got some hiking plans? What's today got in store for people?
Coffee.
Coffee all day. Maddie's just going to be on the coffee train all day.
All day.
I think it's a great day to go for a bike ride. Maybe go check out High Gear Cyclery here in Avon. Rent one of their downhill mountain bikes. Go check out Lee's Way, like Paul was talking about. Maybe that Elkhorn Trail out of Beaver Creek. Maybe the Two Elk Trail out of Vail. Or just get yourself a chairlift ride in Vail and just ride downhill all day. Right?
I mean, that sounds...
No pedaling up.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. That sounds like my type of bike riding, the one where I just do the minimal amount of exertion to my body.
Yeah. Well, unlike a horse, you can pull a bike away from a tree. So hopefully you won't have any tree issues on the bike with the horse.
It's such a good bruise too. I was looking at it last night and I was like, that's some deep coloring. But that's such a fun activity to do as well. And most of it is in the shade as you're kind of cruising through these deep, thick aspen groves, which is so fun because then the temperature cools down 10 degrees up top and then you get back down into those warmer temperatures at the bottom. But it's incredible, and so you could always check out Vail Stables today if you're looking for something fun to do.
Shade sounds pretty incredible. I'd be all about some shade.
I would be all about some swimming somewhere.
Some pool time?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Speaking my language now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Good outdoor pools.
I know.
Around, go bask in the sun. Weston.
The Weston.
Weston has a great pool.
It does have a great pool. Yeah. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. There's just so many things to do around the valley right now.
It's true. Yeah. I'd say just relax. And if you are looking for to refresh your rugs or get a new rug, we had Nomadic Collections in the studio. That was fascinating.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that rugs changed color over time. Also, didn't realize that people in Turkey communicated through rugs with big life events. That was a fascinating fact.
That was a fascinating fact. And I also didn't know, I figured if your dog chewed up your rug, that was the end of the rug's life. I didn't know that you could take it somewhere like Nomadic Collection and they could totally fix it for you.
Yeah. I got a little guilt in me when they said how valuable rugs were and how good the resale market is, given how terribly I take care of my rug.
Yeah, these are very elegant, beautiful works of art, craftsmanship rugs though, that you're spending a lot of money on. So if you're just you've got
I've got a very nice rug. I just do not take very good care of it.
Well, it's never too late.
It's true. Nomadic Collections.
You can take it over there.
Refresh your rugs.
Yeah, you can take it over there. They'll clean it for you. They'll help you with any kind of falling apart issues. It'll be amazing.
Yeah.
It would be like a whole new rug at the end of it.
It's on the list now. It's on the list now. The rug and the bike are both on the list. It was a good show for me today.
How long is your list?
Extremely long.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We gotta, do you want me to get into it? I mean, I gotta do backsplash in the kitchen, maybe some new appliances. I sure would like to redo my bathroom a little bit. It's a whole dang to do. It's a whole darn to do. We'll get all the renovators in here so I can make connections with them. And
Just start little by little piecing together your own home.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of the Good Morning Vail show.
Yep, absolutely. That's what I do.
Love it.
I just wait for us to bring on guests with things that I need, and then I make friends.
Oh, well, that's a good look.
Oh, our guests know I don't bug them after this. I just love having new friends on.
I do too. And I'd never been in Nomadic Collection, and unfortunately I'd never really seen anything about it, except for I've looked through their website and seen some of their old B-roll, so that was a good one.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as I said, thanks everybody for joining us. I've been Eric Sudblad, Maddie Evans.
Happy Monday!
Get out there and enjoy the holiday.